Das ist bitte kein Laptop. Our sink, which needed to be replaced. One of the taps always stuck, but I hadn't got around to fixing it yet. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of those wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. Kennt ihr die noch? Diese alten, auf Füße stehenden Badewannen? Die waren genial. Und so groß. Aber weiter im Text. So, Stück für Stück nach links durch. The books, they were half mine, half Rachel's. Hey, now that I looked more closely, it looked like that man in that house had some of the same books as I did. There was a suitcase on the bed. It was Rachel's. I remembered it from the trip we took out west. Did I open the suitcase? Yes. I wasn't sure what to make of the suitcase's contents. Inside was a few days' worth of clothes and some toiletries and a train ticket? Where was she planning to go? Ja, meine Annahmen sind korrekt. Definitiv korrekt. Und deshalb haben wir sie umgebracht. Sie wollte uns betrügen. Wir hatten keine Wahl. The door was stuck shut. There was no key. Ja, wir haben doch ein... Ah, okay. Basement. I unlocked the basement door. Links. There were old Christmas decorations in the box. The garbage bags were stuffed with old paint cans and supplies. There was a dirty old key here. Did I take the key? Yes. I took the small key and tried to remember what it unlocked. Kann es sein, dass das ziemlich das Einzige ist, wofür wir runtergekommen sind? There were old clothes, tools and other things we obviously hadn't thrown out yet. I had put up this divider wall last summer so we could create a separate room in the basement. I hadn't finished it yet, so the door was stuck and the drywalls was poorly installed. I might have been able to break through if I found something heavy enough. Ja, wir haben doch irgendwas Schweres, oder? So, jetzt sind wir unten, das heißt, wir müssen eins höher. The grimy key I had found in the basement unlocked the door. It looked like the room had been tossed around. The furniture was a mess. Did somebody break in here? Nein, nicht wirklich. There was an old crowbar on the floor. Did I need to take the crowbar? Natürlich, damit wir das da unten machen können. I lifted the heavy crowbar. I appreciated its weight. Also erst sagt er hat zu viel Gewicht und sein Beinschmerzen, und sagt er, gut Gewicht. Junge, ich verstehe dich nicht. So, okay. Einmal noch nach unten bitte. Und Eureka! The crowbar I found would have been strong enough to bust through the cheap wall. Did I break through the wall with the crowbar? Yes. With a heave, I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed the hole large enough to step through. As I stepped through the broken wall, my breath caught in my throat. This was it. Was Rachel down there? Was she okay? The fuck? Was habt ihr bitte für einen Keller? Don't look. Wieder. Was ist das für ein Geräusch? A filthy-looking pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? Jesus! Wrapped within the filthy rags, pale and still, was Rachel. She was covered in fading bruises and what looked like cuts. Her chest was a horrible mess of blood and dirt, and I couldn't bear to look at it. I thought about all I had seen, and wondered if any of it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way back upstairs. Reluctantly, exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. Maybe I would read some of the Rachel's travels books and find some place to go. Train ticket! This was the old photo of I found it. I recalled, faded, blah blah. Well, just involved mess. Was that man involved? Yes. Definitely. Those tunnels, the odd tools in his house, and the remains of his wife. He was innocent, that's for sure. Ich bin trotzdem der Meinung, dass wir irgendwie ausgetickt sind. So, okay, wir sind jetzt im Erdgeschoss. Lass mich überlegen. Müsste... Moment, nee. Hä? Aha. I still have no idea what was on the tape I found in the garbage. If only I had found a way to watch it. Okay, Tape, TV. Plus, Strom ist doch normalerweise im Keller, oder? Oder zumindest unten. I couldn't go back down. Not until I'd gone over everything. I needed to make sure I was perfectly clear. Okay, versuchen wir es mal vorne, ob hier irgendwo. I couldn't leave, not until I thought about this some more. I needed answers. The mail still blah blah. Okay. Strom, wo bist du? Strom. I must have locked the door. There was no reason to return to the backyard anyway. Also, wir haben die nicht zugesperrt, nee. Also, ich bekomme da so eine leichte Gänsehaut. Ich mag das Gefühl. Zweiter Stock. Broken Mirror. Bathroom. Ja, Bathroom. The reflection in that grimy glass was only a shadow, a whisper. Okay, hier ist sonst nichts. Ich finde es gut, dass es auch Räume gibt, in denen es also nichts zu entdecken gibt, die einfach nur zur Deko da sind. It was the keycard I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through the door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's. But if it was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I think Norman was going back to the factory? Yes. Where else would it have been? Norman, what were you doing back there? The laptop had finally run out of power. Na toll. Okay, wir brauchen unbedingt einen Stromschalter. But who had killed him? It was a wallet, with its contents intact. Either I dropped that stuff or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again. But maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at those places before? Yes. I didn't see how it could have happened any other way. I must have been the one to lose my wallet and its contents. But what does that mean? Seltsam ist auch irgendwie, wir verlieren Stück für Stück unsere Geldbörse, dann unsere Geldbörse, unsere Uhr und dann wachen wir in einem anderen Haus auf. Seltsam, seltsam. Okay. Links nochmal alles durchchecken. The old VCR had long since broken down, and I'd never bothered to replace it. From now on, I have no one to get angry with me for stupid things like buying this TV. Okay, das soll also ein Videorekorder sein, direkt am Stuhl oder so, und wir haben den nicht repariert, das heißt, deshalb können wir uns das Video nicht ansehen. Was bedeutet, wir müssen irgendwas anderes noch finden. My old office safe sat on the floor. I used to keep tax records and other important documents in it. It used a digital passcode lock. Did I try to open it? The safe used an 8-digit code. What was the damned code again? Okay, das heißt Home. Digit. Keine Ahnung. No, that wasn't it. Damn, I couldn't remember. Ja, ich weiß es nämlich. Wirklich. Vielleicht finden wir da noch irgendwas, irgendeine Info dazu. Aber wir müssen da auf jeden Fall irgendwie reinkommen. Ich weiß nicht, haben wir vielleicht doch irgendwo ein Inventar oder was derartiges? Sonst laufen wir jetzt einfach nochmal kurz rum, checken auf Nummern. Dammit. Ja, vielleicht hätte am Laptop irgendeine Nummer gestanden, aber das ist ein bisschen zu spät dafür. Within the few broken pieces that remained of that mirror, I could see my face had grown pale and weak. I couldn't bear to look again. It was like I didn't actually expect a reflection. I felt empty and drained. The quiet in the room unnerved me terribly. I still love the old temple. Haben wir nicht irgendwo so einen Code, damit wir den Safe aufkriegen, I'd made up my mind. Had you? Oh. How long had it been left running? Kein Plan, aber dann Laptop im normalen... Okay, alter Laptop. 48 Stunden vielleicht? Maximal? Keine Ahnung. Und übrigens, wie bekommt man eine Frau hinter eine verschlossene Wand? Das ist ja das, was mich irgendwie stört. So, da war noch was mit Travel Tickets, Suitcase und so. Wo war das nochmal? Bedroom. Old office safe. Used digital. No. I didn't think it was important at the time. Natürlich ist es wichtig, aber wir wissen den Code nicht. It seemed like I had seen all there was. Maybe I thought I was ready to go back into the basement. Ja, wird auch Zeit. I guess I was ready to face the truth now. Wir brauchen einen Code. Komm schon, irgendein Code. The gun I had found in that other man's tunnel. What was he doing with it? Why had I taken it in the first place? Was this my doing? Did I bring this upon Rachel? My head began to spin with guilt and worry. If I wanted to end it, I could do it. I could do it with that gun. Did I pick it up again? Yes. It was like carrying an anvil, but I wouldn't let it go. Not again. was the knife I had found in the sewers. I left it here because I didn't want it near me anymore. Was all of this my fault? Was I responsible for Rachel's death? If I was guilty, I could take this to a warm, safe place and do something about it. Did I pick up the knife? Yes. I took the knife and kept it firmly in my hand. Aber du hast kein Messer in der Hand. Mir fällt da gerade so